not far away, where all this was born, and out of the night, every soul has come to life. Facing the ground, seeing you took the best of me. Too many people we know this feeling being alone. You can chase broken memories. We can't go on feeling this empty. Just tell me something. Tell me I can come alive. Tell me it used to be real. I shake my head and wonder why we can't go on feeling this empty. Just tell me something. Tell me I can come alive. No breaking me down, nowhere to run, I'm facing you now. You can't take it all. You can't take it all. Commit to your mouth, nowhere to run, I'm taking you out. You can't take it all. You can't take it all. gotta wait for you alone. I got a love that I can't chase, the kind of mystery won't fade. I gotta wait for you alone, and I'm wasting away. You've taken everything that I want, till there's nothing left in me, and there's no room left to breathe. You're changing everything that I need, 'cause there's nowhere left to hide, when there's nothing to believe. Would you leave me here behind? Would you love to watch me cry? Would you like to fly away? I could show you the truth.
Alright, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League. Tonight we got the Cup Series, Angel World Gaming Cup Series, here at Dover's, I think it's the Speedway, International Speedway. 200 laps of racing. Stages are 150. No, 50 and 100, there we go. Guys, keep an eye out on, I had the point standings up before the race started. Matt Forrest, keep an eye on him. He didn't get a good qualifying effort, though. That might have been his first lap. Currently sitting in fourth. Actually, that was the second lap right there. So Matt Forrest getting fourth. Keep an eye on Matt. Won this race last year in that Twitter car of his. He don't like to call it a Twitter car, so I'm gonna start calling it a Twitter car with that letter font he has. Keep an eye on him as he won this race last year to advance into the champion. No, actually, this is the race he won to get the championship. That's right. Definitely keep an eye on him. Of course, you always got to keep an eye out for Davey and Angel. Currently, Ed Morris with that pole. Chase Harden with a very good, solid qualifying position right now. Not too many guys left out there. He's currently sitting P3. Still got some people out there. Brandon Park's out there qualifying right now. He just took fourth over. That should have been his second lap. Tim Harmon out there sitting fifth. I believe that was his second lap as well. I think Tim is just out there practicing. Mr. Connor Darnell, your guy sponsoring the race for the Connor Darnell Designs 200 here at Dover. Different looking paint scheme here. Dropping the red and introducing the blue. Looks good, Connor. Might have to use that new number font you got there for your points. I think Connor is the last one that needs to put in a lap right now. He is going to qualify P16. Alrighty, qualifying's done. Let's go over our official starting lineup here tonight at Dover International Speedway. Got Ed Morris getting that pole position, a nice bonus point there. Outside pole will be Angel Hernandez. Row 2, Brandon Park, Chase Harden. Row 3, Tim Harmon, Davey Hendricks. Row 4, Alan Kewins and Matt Forns. Row 5, Kevin Jordan, Ethan Flanagan. Row 6, Zach Bucher, Dakota Orndorff. Row 7, Greg Rogers, Matthew Richmond. On to row 8, Connor Darnell, Bo Dinger. Row 9, Andrew Kolb, Josh Van Gore. Tony Frey and Mike Simone, row 10. Row 11, Bobby Rafferty, Jonathan Nance. John Fassbender and Jeff Medlin, the Dozer, in row 12. Row 13, Justin Barkley and John Nidek. Row 14, Michael Swervy Gervy, Jordan Miles. And around the field in row 15, McCombs moved up as Sean Pointer is an admin. It is going to be Ed Moore Sr. and Stephen McComas. Going on, Connor. Loving the blue, by the way, buddy. Loving the blue. Dropping the red, introducing the blue, huh? Shoo, I'll try. I will try. Hopefully you guys can keep it somewhat clean. Did I lag out or are they still gridding? Oh, they're still gridding, okay. Alright, so once again, 200 laps of racing. Stage 1 be a lap 50. Stage 2, lap 100. Fuel in these cars, I want to say it's about 60 laps. I may be off. But I believe that's about right, 60. Why do these guys are pacing? Let me make sure it's 2 pace laps. If it's 2 pace laps, we'll throw the points up there for the second pace lap. If not, of course, we're going to go green flag racing. It's just one lap. Pacer's going to pull off. Ed Morris Jr. going to lead the green with Angel Hernandez on his outside. Chase Harden rocking a pretty sweet Walmart scheme.
Green flag.
Geico
Green
restarts
flag.
zone. They go. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Dover. Dover is a very tricky track as that turn 4 and turn 2 wall can really come up and bite you in the butt in a hurry. In these next gens, I think the preferred line for passing is what Angel's doing right now, running that high line. He's able to get a run going down the backstretch into turn 3, but Ed Moore sending in deep, washing up the track, almost door banging the 47 as they come out of turn 4. Ed Morris Jr. will lead lap 1 here at Dover. Chase Harden falling back to P2. Brandon Park jumping to P3 early on in this race. Angel Hernandez still trying to look around that outside, can't quite get it done. So Morris Jr. will advance into P1 for the time being. Check in on our defending winner, the number 10, the Twitter car, Matt Forns. Currently running in P9. Forns, one of the guys needing a pretty solid finish here tonight. Currently sitting 28 or 29 points below the cut line. And I think we're down to just 4 races to go. So it's getting down to crunch time for a lot of these guys. We got a little single file in out. Like Davey Hendricks, that 00 rainbow car, making his way up to Chase Harden, trying to get around him. Yo, Twitter car. He hates it, dude. I'm gonna keep saying it. He hates that I call it that. What about Thomas? Thomas? What? We don't have a Thomas. What the heck are you talking about? Oh, what up, Thomas? Oh. Oh, I thought you said, what about? Oh, you did. Is Nance in here? Yes, Nance is in here. Currently, where is Nance running? Outside the top 10 somewhere. Currently running in 20th. Slow start here for Nance, the fancy pants. I find a good camera angle, and this track is just horrible camera angles, I swear. Oh, that's crank it up. Leave it here for a bit. Pretty cool. I can't make it pretty cool. Damn, kid. Damn. Morris building a 1.2 second lead over Angel Hernandez, and Angel Hernandez has about another 1.2 second lead over the 41 of Brandon Park. He said, I don't give a crap about him. And this is your first really battle for positions back here for third. You got Park, Harden, Hendricks, and Harmon all under a blanket right here for that third place position. Give me a second. So I gotta get with Jeremy because I thought about an idea. So everybody likes the idea of ride along with your driver. Oh, Jeremy's in here. What if we had a Twitch reward for interview your driver? Of course, we wouldn't do it during the race, during green flag runs, but during cautions. I think that would be pretty cool. I would say probably make it like about the same as ride along as your driver. That way people aren't redeeming it every 5 seconds. I think interviewing your driver would be pretty cool. I got an idea. 1 channel point. No. No. For 1 channel point? I mean, if you're gonna do that, you can only use it once a night. Then it's on like a 23-hour cooldown or something. What refund are you talking about? I rode along with your driver yesterday. Yo, so real talk, when we were doing the broadcast before the 600 and the 500 a couple weeks ago, Gib had said something along that line where if you donate a certain amount of money, you could choose which driver he'll remove from the session. Refund for bad management? Shut up, Gib. Or something along those lines. Because we were talking, oh, Brandon Park getting wick loose off a 4, smacks the wall. And that could be race ending for that 41. That was a hard impact to that outside wall. Wow. Just out of nowhere, it just snapped on him. You can see that right front toe is really broke. Yeah, Brandon Park going to be pulling it to pit lane here. Luckily for Brandon, I think he had a decent amount of points. Let's go back and watch that for Brandon. Coming off of turn 4. Coming out of the corner for you. It just snapped loose, and really, that doesn't look that hard from that angle. It looked a lot worse from the rear chase that we saw. Go on board and see what it looked like. Yeah, that doesn't even seem like that hard of a hit. But it definitely damaged that car. He's already back out there on track. But there's a lot of damage to that car. 2 laps down. The only guy a lap down, though, right now. But, I will say this. Morris is catching Kirby pretty quick. That puts Chase Harden in 3rd. Hendricks in 4th. Harmon in 5th. Owen's still running P9 though, even with the 41. Damn allergies. Having issues. Oh, Brandon Park into the wall again. That's Matt Forth and almost said Angel. That's not Angel. That's Dakota Orndorff. Go Twitter car, go. Ben Morris is just really driving away from Angel, but I gotta wonder. Is he that low? I don't want to pull it up right now. Pull it up under caution. I mean, he's plus 33. And there's only 30 drivers out here. Yeah. Shoot, excuse me. He's going to lose some spots, but I don't know because Bobby took a drop week last week and he didn't lose that many points. He's 21 up now, and before last race started, he was, yeah, I guess he did lose 15, but that was with Bobby getting dead last in the field, which what Park would get, so. Yeah, he'll stay top 16 for sure. It's coming down to the nitty gritty, and if I'm any of these guys, I don't want to be in 16th. I want to be 15th or above going into Talladega. You could have the best race of your life sitting 16th, and if someone new wins that race, bye bye playoffs. Yeah, so we got 4. We got Dover, Daytona Road, Pocono, Dega, and then Dega. That's our final schedule for the regular season. Yeah, it is. Morris really driving away though. Angel's starting to catch him. When I started looking at points, Angel's gap was like 2-4 back. Yeah, Angel gained 2/10 that last lap. Didn't lose a lot the lap prior, and they ran identical lap time 3 laps ago. Let's see what they do this time by. A gap now below 2 seconds. Angel gains another 10th on Ed Morris here. Now Ed Morris coming up in the lap traffic, and that could really allow Angel to start reeling in that 07 machine of Morris Jr. Swervy Gervy going to the high lane. Looks like he's been in the wall a couple times. Yeah, Angel just gained a whole nother 10th. Nothing new there. What's nothing new there? Swervy getting loose? Swervy getting loose? Or hitting the wall? So let me... Yeah. Nah. Let me ask you, Kim. So if you had to pick 1 or 2 drivers above the cut line right now that will miss the playoffs, what 2 would you say missed the playoffs, and what 2 are you moving in? Oh shoot, wrong one. Angels lost a little bit of time to Morse that last time. He lost another 2/10. Angels getting stuck behind Gervy? Yeah, Hendrick gains a whole half a second on that last time. Arden, he's falling to 5th. Now, Moore's starting to get some more lap traffic coming up on his dad, I believe that is, and Stephen McComas. Ooh, Senior getting into the wall pretty hard coming off of turn 4. Simone and Richmond out, Kolb and Jordan in. That's an interesting choice. Simone and Richmond. Richmond 11 up. And Andrew Kolb 15 up. That's interesting. Now coming up on the 70, Stephen McComas, who have not made friends as of late in the Cup Series. You only got 16 to go in the stage. Morris may lap Fassenbender in the 16 laps. I don't think he's going to lap any further than Fassenbender. We're checking on 4s, our defending winner here at Dover. 4 is currently running in that 10th position. Oh, these guys work around the 13 of Swervy Gervy. That is a big line of cars right there. From Hardin to, who is that, Rogers? As Rogers looking to the outside of East of Flanagan. Coming out of turn 2. It's Kevin Jordan as well. Kevin Jordan just outside that cut line, 3 points out. He's looking for a solid finish here tonight. Looks like Greg Rogers starting to make that outside line work as he's able to get around Kevin Jordan. Now working on the 5 of Chase Harden. Greg Rogers into 6. Here comes Ethan Flanagan to try to follow him through the field as he's still battling it out with Kevin Jordan in that 95 machine. As they come out of turn 4, 11 to go, or 12 to go this time behind the stage. He chased by a wall, banging the wall there. In the meantime, you got Matt Forrest trying to hold off the top 10 as Dakota Orndorff's to his outside. A lot of battling for position back here between 6th and 10th position. The top 5 all have a pretty good gap between each other, and this is the first big battle we have. Angel's catching Morris. I'm going to keep an eye on that. There is 11 to go in the stage. Morris working around the 5 of Chase Harden. Ooh, Chase getting tight. They got 21 Rogers. He's leading this group of drivers right here. He is about... Oh, Kevin Jordan have a big moment there off of turn 4. I'll Ethan Flanagan to possibly get around him here. Your battle for the final stage point position. Kevin Jordan really needing that 1 point. I mean, it's just 1 point, but with him being 3 out, that's 1 point he gains on the cut line. As right now the cut line is the 12 of Simone, and Simone's the 17th. Oh, Chase Harden having a moment off of 4. Him and the 14 of Bucher almost get into it. Morris, though, still leading the way, coming to 9 to go in the stage this time by. Oh, my bad. Wow, I'm way off. 7 to go. My math did not math up right there. As Dakota and Matt, they're still going at it for 9th. Back and forth they go for that position. If I'm not mistaken, I think, isn't the high line where you want to be on restarts? Here comes Ethan looking at the inside of Kevin Jordan, trying to take that stage point away from him. If you're Matt, you're watching something, please don't wreck as Ethan smacks the wall coming out of turn 4. It's a good battle we got going for 10th back here. Holy cow. Now they got some lap traffic deals. The 28 of Morris Sr. The Orndorff almost gets into the right rear or left rear of Ethan Flanagan coming out of turn 4. Orndorff getting loose off of turn 4. All the way down to, I guess you could call the apron down the front stretch. Ford's back in the 9th. Angel had to close that gap to Morris to a 2nd with 3 to go in the stage. I don't think he has enough time to catch Morris. We'll go watch that battle as it might be starting to heat up here. Actually, he might. John Fastenbetter is going to be trying to stay on the lead lap here to the outside of Morris Jr. Here to go this time behind the stage. That gap is just 0.6 of a second for the stage win. On the 5/10. Last lap of stage 1, Angel Hernandez gets wicked loose coming off of turn 4, able to save it. That's going to all but hand the stage win to that '07 machine of Ed Morris Jr. And I don't believe he's going to catch Andrew Kolb here on this final lap, so that should hand the lucky dog. That will hand the lucky dog to Fastenbender, so he'll be able to get back on the lead lap here. But Morris Jr. winning stage 2, or stage 1, I should say. Go back here, look, the 7th place hasn't even came out of turn 4 yet. There's 7th right there, Kevin Jordan.
The yellow flag is out.
Stage 1 complete, and Morris Jr. getting some stage points. Alright, so while they pit, while they're in the caution here, we'll go ahead and pull up the points for you guys at home so you can see them. Ooh, that's hot. Something interesting to note real quick, I'm looking at this. There's only 2 drivers that are near that cut line that got stage points there. Cohen's got 2 and Jordan got 1. Everybody else near that cut line, 0. So, Morris will win the battle for pit lane. Fastenbender still needs to come down pit lane to pit. Alrighty. 50 laps down. Under 50 to go. Another 50 till stage 2. Alrighty, his pace truck light should be turned off this time by. Gonna be 1 to go. Good, a solid, clean stage 1 there for these guys. Couple mistakes here and there. Just a couple things noted. Saw his name inside the top 10. Mr. Bobby Rafferty, he is up 12 spots when he started at. Ron 90, he's up 6, or he's in 16th, up 10. Ethan Flanagan must have been caught speeding because he has moved all the way to the tail end of the field. Tough break for that 35 machine. It's difficult to pass here. Luckily, that was early in the race, and he still has plenty of time to make his way back to the front, but it's not going to be an easy task for that 35 machine.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. We're in the way. Back in the way. Over. I think I found out pretty quickly. Davey Hendricks almost thought he was getting the back end of Tim Harmon there in turn 3 or turn 1. But while we got the guessing file, let's go ahead and crank her up again. Alrighty. Morris Jr. still leading the way. Has led, I want to say he led every lap of this race so far. But let's see if Angel can manage that gap this time. He jumped out to 2.5 second lead at the start of the last run. Angel had to reel him in. Got within about 5/10 of a second, but got loose coming off of turn 4, wanted to go on the stage, and that's all she wrote for that stage win for Morris Jr. Morris, he's made his way into the top 7. Very quiet night so far for the Twitter car. Rafferty, he's made his way into P9. Big movers up here in the top 10. Nance, when we checked on him last, he was running P20. He's made his way into the top 12. Oh, stop. I don't want that camera. Now, a couple of notes also, people on the cut line. Tony Frey, he's not having a solid race. As of right now, I mean, still a lot of racing to go, but Tony, he's sitting just inside the top 20 and 19th. And you got Mike Simone, someone else who's just on that cut line. He's only running 17th, and that's, ooh, nice Skull Bandit car, though. So, a couple of cut line drivers running towards the back of the field. Matthew Richmond, another guy, close to that cut line, only 11 points to the good. He's running 20th. I don't know how to save on lap 63. Off of what corner? I think it turned 4. He's lap 63 for him. There's only 4 corners. There's only 2 you can get loose on. No, I want to see a save. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't find it. Yeah, you can't count. Once again, the top 5 are pretty spread out, and our first battle for position we got again is at 6th place, led by. Actually, no, 5th place. We're led by Rogers, but 5th through really 6th through 10th is all about under a second of a gap. Actually, the whole rest of the field's right there. So 1st through 4th is split up, and then 5th through the rest of the field is just single filed out. I'm going to go off on a limb and say it is a pain in the butt to pass here. Man, this track's just a bunch of single file racing, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I was literally looking at the field, going through it. There is no battery competition caution. We get that in 25 laps, Gib. I could say, whoops, it slipped. Wrong button. Like, literally, like, the whole entire field is just single filed out. I mean, I think Davey started to catch the 47 Angel Hernandez. I've been watching that gap slowly but surely decrease in the scoring tower. Literally, the whole field is just single file. It's like when you're watching a super speedway race in real life NASCAR and they're just trying to save fuel and just single file it out. I mean, was the Xfinity races boring to watch? I thought that was fun. Like, literally, go through the field, single file, just all of it. Hey, look. you can be like the people on the school bus when kids are getting off. You have that little ticker to make sure to have your count right. You can start ticking, clicking it. The whole field is just single file. Like, it must be that hard to pass her. Because even Ethan, who was running very well early on, running inside the top 5, he had the speeding penalty. And he's stuck back here in 21st. I was really hoping I was bringing out a caution. My car was so damaged. I didn't care. I hate this track. I don't like Dover at all. I hate it. And the funny thing was, I didn't mind getting the damage because I was like, hey, at least now I can't screw up my own race by getting loose, so I can't get loose, so I have no engine power. I know who you're talking about, and that was the caution I was hoping for. I think I was sitting like 3rd or 4th, and I hadn't came to pit lane yet because I was just running the damn tank dry, and my teammate Joey was like, oh, there's a wreck, and I'm like, yes! And then Ludi was like, how is that not a caution? I go back and watch a replay, and I'm like, how the hell was that not a caution? Like, Huggy stopped on the damn track. Like, how? No, but all reality, I had fun until I got my damage, and then I was just, like, it was so bad. When I first put tires on, I could literally full throttle around the whole track because I had no engine power. I was, I think, like 400 RPMs under power. $12 minutes of optional damage. I didn't care. If you'd told me coming into that race, I would have been 15th place with 12 minutes of optional. I would have said you're crazy. Like, even if I didn't get the damage, I was maybe looking at 10th, if that. But we got road course racing next week, so that's always fun. Starting to watch this battle progress between Davey and Angel here. Davey's kind of stuck in the tire track to Angel. I'm kind of waiting to see if he chooses to step out at any point. Oh, Angel getting loose off of turn 4. He's going to allow Davey to go to the inside. Davey Henderson to P2. I was about to say, I was wanting to see if Davey was going to step out to the high line or something, going through the corners and maybe get a run. We got another battle brewing. Greg Rogers, he has caught the 73 of Tim Harmon. Tim Harmon just kind of going to let him by. I believe those two are teammates. I'm not mistaken. Let me go check real quick. Yeah, they're no, they're not teammates. Now we're starting to get some passes going here. Matt Forth, he's dropped outside of the top 10. Bobby Rafferty has jumped inside the top 7. Rafferty slowly but surely starting to make his way through the field. Bobby, he's only, I think, what did I say? He's only 21 above the cut line coming in today. So solid finish here really helped Bobby out. And then we're going to a road course next week, and Bobby has been known to be really strong at road courses. So good finish here, solid finish next week could really solidify Bobby's run going into the playoffs and get some momentum built. Now we got some passes going. Now you got the 42 of Dakota Orndorff trying to make some moves on Kevin Jordan. Thought he would have had a run coming off of turn 4. Kevin Jordan had a little bit of a bobble. The Orndorff starting to run that high line, trying to get a run off a corner exit here. You get to the inside of Kevin Jordan. He might get it here. No, Kevin Jordan's going to throw a block going down the front stretch. Kevin Jordan throwing a block on lap 89 for 9th, or for 8th. It took some time, but these guys got some exciting racing going on now. Dakota Orndorff going to be dead even. Going to get a run here actually off the corner exit. Dakota Orndorff into P7 or P8. Here comes Zach Bucher to look for some positions. And Matt Forens. Bucher tagging the wall there a little bit. Jordan giving him plenty of room. I think Bucher just got tight off the corner exit. Oh, Jordan getting loose off a corner exit. Forens and Bucher both checking up. Yeah, I'm shocked Matt checked up there. If I'm Matt, I'm going for it right there. Bucher, we on Kevin Jordan. Here comes the Twitter car of Matt Forns. Get a hashtag going, hashtag Twitter car, just to piss them off more. Here's Bo Dinger. We haven't seen Bo Dinger all race. Bo Dinger's been very quiet, sitting 12th right now. He's another one of those guys who's sitting, I wouldn't say in the danger zone. He's 19 above the cut line, but I mean, he's close to the danger zone. One DNF, and they could really knock him down in the standings. I think Rafferty's going to be getting around, trying to get around the 60 of Alan Kuhns. I find a good camera. I wouldn't say that. I think I'm trying to think right now. So we have 4 races left counting this one. Yeah, I think 10th. I think 11th through 16th is in the danger. I think Brandon Park. Oh no, because he did have a mishap. You're right. Yep. Yeah, I would say a 30-point lead going into next week would be comfortable. I wouldn't be like laying back on it comfortable, like I got this in the bag, but I mean you could finish 15th in every race after this with 30-point lead and still make the playoffs. I don't like camera angles on this damn track. I don't know though, because with Kolb and Frey both outside the top 20 right now, if that's where they finish, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think Tim Harmon, I don't know if that's a lap car in front of him. It is not. Tim Harmon has caught the bumper of Angel Hernandez. Angel Hernandez, someone who's running pretty well. Early in the race in that first stage, finished second. He has backed up all the way to the bumper of Tim Harmon here. Tim Harmon trying to get around him for 4th. Actually, not going to be a stage. I lost track of where we were at.
The yellow flag is out.
I think that's the first time I've ever lost track of what lap we're on. It actually started getting exciting, so I lost track of the laps. Though Ed Morris Jr. with the stage 1 and 2 sweep. Looking to go for the trifecta here. Be a long race after this. And the question is, it's been green flag racing here. If we stay green, pit strategy comes to mind. Do you run or dry? Do you cut it in half? If I'm not mistaken, I think you go, actually I know for a fact you go 2 laps down at Dover. I know for a fact you do because I was a lap down and I went in front of the leaders when they pitted by a lap. So, yeah, you know what? Do we want to get a tally going on how many times you've been late? We'll start keeping score. If you want to get technical, you're about 2 seconds late in the first one. Thought the broadcast for you guys. Fuck, the interaction is great. I don't know where Nance is at. I know you're talking about his brother. I'm kind of surprised no Susan Nance. No, his brother's not in here. This is baloney, yeah. I wonder if... I don't think Morris sits in our Discord. He doesn't. don't. And Fassbender was the way around again. Oh, he might kill me for this, but should I bring Bobby up or should I bring Greg up? Who should I bring up? Quick, Gib. Bobby or Greg? Quick, quick, quick. Greg. All right. So if he gets a broadcaster curse, we're blaming you. Hey, Mr. Greg Rogers. I think in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey man, what's going on? Looks like you had that car come to life during the second stage. The first stage, you didn't finish as well as I thought you would, but you finished third there in that stage. Man, talk us through this race. It looks like, from what I noticed, the first 15 laps or so until you get heat in the tires, everyone single files it out, and then it starts getting a little bit racy.
Yeah, so I think, especially with this car and this setup, I think the competitive advantage everyone has is tires and patience. And so everything I've been focusing on is the long run. It's kind of shocking that we've had 2 green flag runs for both stages. It's been really nice.
Now that brings me,
especially for my style. So yeah, it's so far it's been Connor Darnell just put in the chat, cleanest race ever. It's been a really quality race so far.
That brings the next question in, is how much are you and your teammates already discussing fuel strategy going into the next stage, knowing if you pit, you go 2 laps down?
Yeah, it's tough because like with this car, like we just talked about how hard it is to pass.
Mm-hmm.
If the best way to pass is short pitting, that's also the best way to lose 2 laps. So I'm not sure what the strategy is. I'm actually going to request that you put me back down on my team channel right here at One to Go because we were talking about it. But I'm happy to do the in-race interview. It was more than welcome to do that anytime.
All right, man. Good luck the rest of the race.
Thanks.
Interrupted their group chat about pit strategy. Bobby gets enough airtime. But it does bring that into question. I mean, if I'm someone like Davey, Ed, Angel, Greg, anyone who has a win, Ethan, or who was the other guy that's really sitting really pretty on points? Harmon, even Bucher. You could risk, going 2 laps down and maybe not getting the finish you want. But if you're someone, especially below like cut line, I think you got to risk running it dry and hoping for caution. I mean, maybe play the risk strategy and short pit it. I don't think it's the right call though. I know me this last Monday, if I didn't have that damage, I was gonna run it dry no matter what on that last stage. I've had some bad luck in Xfinity. But Ed Moore is actually choosing the outside line here in the restart. Oh, he actually chose the outside last time too. If I back out, it's gonna allow Ed Morris to get a good jump. Davey Hendrick, Angel Hernandez can be side by side going into turn 1 for P2. Outside line though is so strong. Angel able to fly right by him. Q was hard on the wall. A couple guys hard on the outside wall coming off of turn 2. Coons was one of them. Speaking of Coons, we got a good battle going on back here. Rafferty almost getting into the 60, almost getting into him again. 2 close calls for the 77 and the 60 coming off of turn 4. Kevin Jordan has a little bit of a wiggle coming out of turn 2. Oh, wow. Coons, Bobby, Jordan all get loose off of 4 there. Everyone's starting to single file out though. We do got some battle going on. I think that was Greg Rogers. No, that was not Greg. I don't know why I thought that was him. That was not Fassbender, Harmon and Orndorff going at it. But while we got the single file racing going on, actually, keep an eye on this. Now, this is interesting. Angel, he's been known to kind of lay back for the race, not show his speed, and then out of nowhere in stage 3, he always just comes out of the woodworks with some insane fast long run speed. So, keep it on that 47, as he might not have been showing his full potential in that first stage, the first 2 stages. But I forgot to run the ads, so we got single file racing. So I'm gonna run some ads, and we'll be back for the final 80 some odd laps of this race. Alrighty, we are back. We've about 82, 83 laps to go. Was just discussing some pit strategy with my driver while we were on that break, talking the risk and the rewards, you know, pros and cons of pitting early or running or dry. So we'll see what he does. I left it up in his hands. Like, it's up to you, dude. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, it has been a really clean race. Top 3 have driven away from the field. Tim Harmon is sitting 4th. He's sitting about 3 seconds back from the leaders. And right behind Harmon, you got Orndorff, who just got in the wall, going side by side. Bobby Rafferty coming out of Ford. Mr. Ricky Bobby Rafferty moving up to P6. Coming said that was neat. I'm sorry. It's usually, for some reason, Dover and Road America camera packs have the cars so low. So that was my bad. That scared the hell out of him. Yeah. and he doesn't. And that's one thing I've always noticed about Angel. And one of the reasons I don't like racing against Angel, because you're thinking, oh, I'm faster than Angel, and then out of nowhere, here he comes with crazy speed. We did a Cook 600 in another league, and I thought, oh yeah, I'm doing better than Angel. And then Angel's long run is just, he's so good at long runs. There's some battle for positions, not really seeing any right now. I don't think we'll start seeing them until about lap 130. Probably we'll start seeing some side by side. Wasn't that much louder? I'll turn them. I'll turn them down next time. Yeah, I think I can turn them down right now. No, I can't turn them down. No, I can't unless I play them. I'm sorry, Connor, if it scared the hell out of you. Oh, here we got some battle for going. Connor, wow. Kevin Jordan, I saw the 9. And Zach Buecher going at it. Just inside the top 10 for night. I don't know how to do that. I just turn them down manually. And this is the first time someone says something about the ads being super loud, so I'll just turn them down before I go live Tuesday. Or after this, if I remember. Yo, God. Yeah. Oh, shut up. I thought my mic turned down a little bit, too. One thing I'm noticing is Park is in pit lane. Did he wreck again? He's in front of Gervy. Morris is 16 laps down. Kelmus, your first car lap down, but he's 2 down. Morris, though, he's starting to pull away from Davey, and Angel's actually falling back quite a bit. He's fallen 2 seconds off the lead. He was sitting right behind the leader last time I looked. Do we know, Gib, what the fuel window actually is? I want to say it's like 60 to 65 laps, but I might be off. Wow, I was actually on point. I was just throwing a guess out there. So 65 to 68. So you could, so the pit window is going to open up in about 4 laps. The question is, who's going to take it when it opens? I mean, that's a little bit too much of a short pit. I think the ideal thing would be to split this in half and maybe short pit the halfway mark by 1 or 2 laps. Who's going to risk it? Names that just come off the top of my head. Coons, Jordan, Forns. I can see them risk it. Stay out late, lose some spots. Nance. I think really anyone outside the top 10 would probably try to run it dry. But also, if I'm Matt, like, let's say lap 150 comes around and none of the top 10 pit, I come down pit lane and try to jump in front of them. It's all dependent on who comes out win is Harmon is getting around Angel Hernandez. You got Angel Hernandez, Tim Harmon, Greg Rogers all duking it out for third back here. Oh, Angel getting loose! Oh! How did he not hit the wall of Greg Rogers there? What an insane job that was by Angel Hernandez keeping that car going straight. Yeah, Morris Jr. is definitely putting on a clinic, but Davey's starting to reel him in. I believe so. Oh, wrong 7. Yeah, Davey's been slowly reeling him in. Has gained about little under a second between these last 3 laps. I mean, and those two are teammates. So you gotta wonder how hard are they gonna race each other. Davey just gained another half a tenth almost. He just gained a whole nother tenth that time. So Davey definitely reeling in that 07 and Morris. All green for the last 5 laps for Davey Hendrick. Pit window is definitely open. Who's going to be the first one to come down? Matt Forens.
The yellow flag
Oh!
is out.
Yellow. Or what, though? The 39 of Medlin, I believe? Oh, no, the 95 of Kevin Jordan. What happened there? Got loose coming off a 4, couldn't collect it. Bucher, there's nowhere for him to go as Kevin Jordan spins around. Kevin Jordan actually got out of that rank with very little damage, surprisingly. Bucher, on the other hand, man, he took a hard lick. A wreck. No kidding. Well, that just got rid of any fuel window questions on who's going to do what. Shut up, Colt. I've got to be mean about it. Did Davey beat him out? No, Moore still P1. Now here's the question. Do we see cautions? Bring in cautions out. Or do these guys keep a level head and keep it clean? You get dumped. You get dumped. We all get dumped. You get a meatball, and you get a meatball, and you get a meatball. I will say though, when wrecks happen on restart, oh boy, are they big! It is a this track. It's like nowhere to go when people wreck in front of you. Yeah. You're about to be serving spicy meatballs. Let's hope not. Actually, kind of the broadcaster in me kind of wants to see a little bit more yellows.
Green flag,
But,
green flag.
you know, it's been a good race. Good, clean race so far. Morris Jr. back to the lead. Greg Rogers looking to the outside of Harmon, able to clear with the inner turn one. A little bit further back, you got Dakota Orndorff. That's your first 2x2 action. Dinger getting loose off of 2, able to collect it. Oh, Chase getting really loose! And Angel Hernandez, Matt Ford, does he make it through it? No, he does not. Matt Ford's involved. There's the big wreck. Chase wallbang Harding getting loose off of turn 4. I thought Matt Ford made it through that, too. Chase Harding is getting loose. You see Angel realizes it too. Angel's trying to go up the track right here. Right about now. You see Angel hard right. Trying to avoid Chase. Just could not go up any higher. The 42 is up there. See the 29 Dinger. He's trying to get through this. I believe Dinger makes it through. Maybe? Yes, Bo Dinger makes it through. Matt Ford, I think, just got loose trying to avoid the wreck. Where's the Twitter car at? At least the 910, that's right. Yeah, Matt Forrest got loose trying to avoid the wreck. A little bit of contact there to the door from Ethan Flanagan. Matt Forrest actually, I think, got through that fairly clean. What could have been a race-ending wreck for that Twitter car, number 10, or the number X, whatever you want to call it, ended up being the slight contact to the door. Yeah, it just cut free on him. Ooh, Simone almost got into him there. What Ethan? What kind of damage does a 35 have? Very minor damage. I don't think that's a really hard hit for Ethan and Matt. Surprised Matt came down pit lane. Because Matt did not have a lot of damage. Actually, everyone came down pit lane. No, I lied. Oh no, Matt didn't come down pit lane. He stayed out. That was somebody else was looking at for some reason. Don't watch mine, pucker moment. Okay, hold on. That's Connor, right? Yeah, that's Connor. Give me a second, Connor. Let me go back to the wreck. Alright, there's the wreck. Let's go on board here with Connor doing now. Let's see what the 9 of Mr. Connor saw. What are you doing? Get out of my face. Nope, cockpit. There we go. Alright, see Connor Darnell saw. Oh, Kolb got loose too. Oh! Oh! Well, if it wasn't for Kolb coming up and slamming into Connor, I think Connor would have made it through that completely unscathed. See, Kolb gets loose for the wreck even starts. Comes to the track, smacks Connor. Connor barely missing Chase spinning out. Simone barely missing Matt. Like, you can't get no closer than that iRacing. I'm surprised that wasn't netcode right there. Alright, let's rack him up and try it again.
Green.
50 to go this time by. Morris gets another good jump. Bobby Rafferty getting around Alan Coolins, gets himself into the top 5 for the first time here tonight. How about the dozer, Jeff Medlin? He's cracked himself into the top 10 for the first time. Ethan Flanagan's back in the top 10. Mike Simone, who was running outside top 10 almost the whole entire race. He's just outside the top 10 now. Oh, we got another car loose down the backstretch. Not sure who that was. I think it was Connor. It was Connor. No caution. No. Oh, hard impact there for the 57 of Barkley. What an impact that was for Justin Barkley. Likely he got himself a win. If that front left tire is locked up, and that's going to be a race ender for that 57.
The yellow flag is
But
out.
I heard tires squealing. And John Neidig involved in a wreck. Kevin Jordan getting loose. Matt Forth having another moment. Oh! He's hard involved yet again. Who did Kevin Jordan slam into, though, right there? that the 7 of Fastenbender? It was. Oh my lord, thank God this is a simulator moment right there, because that was hard impact to driver door. Watch the 10 of Matt Florence make it through this one. Oh, and Vanguard had a close call too. What is this camera angle? Stop it. So it took us 100 something laps to get people getting loose, but we've had a couple of big cautions here in this third and final stage. And Morris, I believe, has led every lap of the race so far. I may be wrong, but I'm almost positive Morris has led every single lap of this race. Oh, here's another car in the top 10. Two more cars in the top 10 we haven't seen inside the top 10 all day. Dinger and Richmond. These cautions have really shook up the running order. Those three, 7th, 8th, and 9th, they've had a very quiet race. And attrition has really paid off for those guys. Lights on the pace truck will turn off. We're gonna go back green flag race and this time by. Gonna have 42 laps to go.
Green flag, green
Green
flag.
flag back in the air. Rack them up and try it again. 42 laps to go. Ethan Flanagan making some Aggressive. I wouldn't say aggressive, but strong moves on the outside line. Anybody around Bo Dinger there. That'll get to the inside of the 93 of Matthew Richmond. Ethan Flanagan qualified towards the front. Speeding penalty at the end of stage 1. Cost him a lot of track position. Here he is back up inside the top 10, trying to battle it out. Trying to get back into the top 5 where he was running in that first stage. Just behind him, you got the Dozer trying to get around in 93. The Dozer a couple weeks ago. I think it was a couple weeks ago. Or was it last week? I think it was 2 weeks ago. Had a win in the bag. Jumped a restart. The final restart of the race. And unfortunately got knocked all the way down to the last car on the lead lap because of it. Kevin Jordan, who is sitting just below that cut line, he is going to drop in points big time. And Morris, though, still leading the way. Led every lap of this race. Davey Hendricks P2, Greg Rogers in third. Still got some battling going on with a 93. The 8, I think, got loose off corner exit. When we switched over him, he was all the way down to the small apron that this track has on the straightaways. Ooh, a lot of cars in the outside wall come off turn 4. So Morris and Hendricks, they're starting to drive away from the field here. They got about a second gap on that third place car, the 21 of Greg Rogers. Davies, he's actually starting to close in on Ed Morris here. They're just driving away from second place right now. Let it loose, and let's go Rogers, number 21. Hey, he's had a pretty solid race tonight. Looks like Nance and Flanagan might be going at it. They're trying to work around the 8. Can't quite get it done. Nance with the run on the outside. Look at that SDR tattoo. Ethan finally able to clear him, but he's gonna smack the wall on corner exit. Here's Matthew Richmond. Look at this battle. This is all just outside the top 5. Big group of cars right here. Looks like it kind of did for a second with all the 2x2 action. It really looked like Dega earlier when they were like when they're trying to save fuel at Talladega with all the single file racing we had. But these guys are starting to get really racy out here. Nance looking to the inside of Alan Kuwins coming out of turn 4. Victor Hernandez trying to get around the 83 of Josh Van Gore. He's had a pretty quiet night so far. Chase Harden, after getting in a pretty decent wreck, he's rebounded pretty well. He's running out just outside the top 15 and 16th. One thing I'm surprised, Matt Foran's running 18th right now, not having the race I thought he would have. Got Coons, he's side by side with the 93 Richmond. Oh, Van Gore getting into his Angel. Angel saving it though. Van Gore into the wall. Moore starting to drive away from Davey again. That gap's grown to over half a second. Angel working the inside of Jordan Miles. You got Simone and Chase Harden side by side right behind them. Oh, but Angel's going to get loose. He's going to lose it on the front stretch. He's going to come to a stop. I wonder if that's going to bring out a caution. No caution yet. That does not bring out a caution, surprisingly. Oh, and he's going to lose again, though, trying to get going. That will bring out a caution. I think Angel said, I'm done. I'm done. Lost it coming out of turn 4, tried to get it rolling again, and looped it around, bringing out our 6th caution of the race with under 25 to go. No, that was nothing intentional by Angel at all. He was trying to get it going again, and these cars on tracks like this, it is really easy to loop them around like that. That was quick, Kim. Complete accident. Yeah. That's not like Angel at all. Here's the question. With 23 to go, does anyone risk it and take 2? I think even taking 2, it's going to be hard to beat Ed Morris. Ed Morris has just been on fire tonight. Yeah, blue straight with Gently, yeah. It doesn't take a lot, dude. With these lower gear ratios they run at tracks like this, it does not take a lot to loop them around. On the track, yeah, there you go. Oh, Tim Harmon opting to take 2. I think Ethan took 2. But Morris is still going to come out in second. But for the first time tonight, we have a new leader. Thanks for sports, Mr. Raid. Appreciate it. What is going on, guys? How did your stream go? Tim Harmon making a gutsy call, taking 2. I mean, he has a good cushion on points. He can risk it for a win. Not in a must-win situation. I kind of agree with the call. Take 2 here. See what happens. I predict that car's going to be a handful, though. That car is going to be really loose off the corners. It would not be surprised if he loses it within a couple laps of it going green. So Tim Harmon opts to take the outside line here. We're gonna go back green flag racing with 19 to go here at Dover. Just a reminder, we do got one more race this week. Tomorrow night, Joe Roberts will be doing an ARCA series here at Dover. 100 laps of race, and then the next week is road course week. Patriots gonna pull off. Tim Harmon gonna lead the green here. 19 laps till we get it under green. And Tim Harmon hold off Ed Morris in 2 tires. Oh, Ed Morris spins it on the restart and brings out another yellow. Our leader all race long just spun it out on the restart. Oh, if I'm Morris, you gotta be kicking yourself in the butt. Wow. Got in the gas too soon. Maybe Hendricks involved. Rafferty, I think, made it through that. Chase Harden hard into the 90 or the 39 of Medlin. Connor Nell sneaking through in the outside, gaining some spots. And there's someone's bumper that got kicked across that track. I don't know how much damage that 00 is going to have, though. It didn't look like too hard of an impact. Oh, no, actually, that's quite a bit of damage on 00. Now you got 2 guys going to be restarting this race. That took... Did I not press live? Now we're live. 2 guys going to be starting this race that took just 2 tires on that last pit stop. I think they're waiting for the pace truck. Oh yeah, they're way in front of the pace truck. They're just stopped on track. Why are they so far behind the pace truck? The heck? Oh, there's Susan. Gib was asking about you guys. Wondering where you guys were at earlier. He's trying to figure out where you and Nance's brother was. He missed you guys. Yes, you two! Gib was asking you guys earlier in the broadcast. He's like, where's Nance? And I was like, oh, Nance is here. He's like, no, his brother. I don't care about the guy on track. They're both here, Gib. Your friends are here. Thanks. Call me boring. Appreciate it, Gib. Jerk. Connor, stop. Stop, dude. I'm surprised Davey didn't pit there. They've just been lurking probably quietly. Take an interview this race. Oh, I did forget to pull you up. You've been gone the last couple weeks, dude. I got out of my rhythm. Oh, no. I'll say it once. This is the bend over 200. There's your one time me saying it, Connor. That's it. That's it. You get it one time. He's gonna clip it too. I guarantee it. Alright, back to racing. I hate you, Connor, so much right now.
Green.
Ethan Harmony at least back to green. 2-tire strategy against 4. I think Bobby's the first guy on 4 tires back there in third. Harmony gets a great jump on that restart. Bobby Rafferty has made his way to third. Ethan Flanagan with a run on corner exit. Gonna get right behind the 73. 73 getting a little bit loose there on corner exit. Here comes Mr. Ricky Bobby and the Dozer into the picture. Bobby Rafferty looking for the shake and make. Tim Harmony and Flanagan the wall to get into each other. Bobby Rafferty going down low. 3 wide. Caution comes out. Mike Simone, Jordan Miles. Wow, what a move that was for Bobby. I think he only got second out of it, too. Oh. That almost, because Simone was still in the wall. I think Jordan Miles, he hits the wall. Yeah, I think they would have hit whether Simone got in the wall or not. Jordan Miles is a little too aggressive in corner exit. I mean, Simone did hit the wall, but that's the contact that had been made regardless. But Simone's stuck on the transition, but no, he wasn't going. No, Rafferty's in the lead, actually. Oh my gosh. We gotta go. Hold on a second. We gotta go back and look at this. Let's go on board here with Bobby. Because what a move that was. This was for Bobby Rafferty. Watch Ethan Harmony get tired of corner exit. Bobby doesn't even hesitate. Doesn't even lift. He's like, I'm going low. He actually, I think that caution saved him because he overshot turn 1. Because watch, this is another thing I saw. Watch this close call Bobby had. This caution's already out. Right in front of the 73. Let's just have at least 10 more cautions. Bobby Rafferty, who started all the way in 22nd, has made his way to the lead. Medlin, he started back in 24th. He's up to 4th. Alright. I'm gonna bring him up. Connor!
Oh God, what's up,
Dude, you've been gone the last 2 weeks, and I completely forgot we got a tradition. I pull you up middle of the race. Well, towards the end of the race, you might be in chat, sitting. I think you're 14th right now, man. You've had a couple of underwear changing moments, But man,
A couple.
just a few. But man, talking through this race, as you've had a pretty solid quiet race so far. Quiet.
Solid. I've hit a little bit of everything. I got dumped by the 35. That's a different story.
Oh.
Kind of a racing deal, but you know it still sucks.
And didn't bring
Yeah,
out a caution?
we've gotten caught up in some stuff. After I got dumped by him and hit the inside wall, I think like 40, 50 laps later, I decided to do it by myself this time. And get loose out of 4, come down, hit the inside wall. Then Cole got loose at the inside wall, came up and hit me, which led me to miss that big wreck and won.
I think
So
that did save you because it slowed you down quite a bit.
Yeah, and you know, I did run like a couple laps at Sonoma earlier, so I think that kind of prepared me to like dodge and weave. But you know, we're sitting here 14th by the grace of God, and you know, who knows? We might put this thing in the top 10. Who knows?
Ah, man. Well, I think you've hit everything but the pace car out there tonight, so maybe you should get up
Oh
there.
no, I've hit that too. I've hit the pace car too. They've had to. That's why we got a truck now.
Oh, they had to replace the pace car, huh?
Something like that. But you know, this. I thought you were going to bring me up for a track walkthrough, which would be absolutely hilarious.
No,
But-
that's next week at Daytona Road in the middle of the stage.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm sponsoring that one too, so we got to come up with a funny name for this one. By the way, what's this race called again?
I said it once, so you ain't gonna get it. You can say it.
It's the Ben Dover 200 here at Dover. The Ben Dover Memorial Race. Shout out Ben Dover.
What
Yeah,
a solid
we got-
guy.
We got 10 laps to go, 9 laps to go. I can't count. Numbers are hard. Shout out Joe Robert. You know, let's get after it. Thanks for bringing me up.
All right, man. We'll have fun the rest of this race, and definitely get prepared for the in-race interview next week, because that should be fun.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Dang, kids. Dad, can I have this? Patience. Patience, young Padawans. All right, Bobby Rafferty leading us to green here this time by.
Green, green, green.
10 coming to 9 to go in the race. Tim Harmon really slow on the restart. Medlin, the dozer, gets a great jump. Moves him to P2. Couple of front runners we have not seen all race. Two of the biggest movers running 1, 2. 9 coming to 8 to go. They go down the backstretch here going into turn 3. Greg Rogers, he was running solid earlier in this race. He's sitting just inside the top 5 in 5th. Harmon looks like he might have gotten to the outside wall, come off of 4. But Rogers looking to the inside of East Flanagan, easily able to clear him. I don't think 2 tires is the right strategy, as those guys are starting to fall back in a hurry. How about Nance? Nance, the fancy pants, running P6. Seven to go this time by a couple cars. A lot of cars into the outside wall. There was a good 4 or 5 cars hitting that outside wall off of turn 4. A little bit further back. I can't tell if that's the 93 Richmond. It is. Richmond and Bucher going at it. That's just outside the top 10 for 11th. Here comes Matt Forns. Hard impact the outside wall. Davey Hendricks hard in the outside wall. That wall is getting its work in here tonight. Meanwhile, Bobby Rafferty leading this race. 6 coming to 5 to go this time by. Or 10th is the gap between him and Medlin. Bobby Rafferty, one of those guys who he wasn't really in a must-win, but he was pretty close to that cut line. 21 points above coming into tonight's race. Hasn't had the season he's wanted. I don't think he's won an oval yet in the next gen since he's been in the Cup. He's won some road courses, but 4 to go. This could be his first win on an oval. Rafty coming out of turn 4, 3 to go this time by. Medley going to get loose off of turn 4. That gap's going to increase to 7/10. Tim Harmon into second. Tim Harmon and the Dozer, they're going at it side by side for P3. Greg Rogers looking right behind him. This could be a good battle for second as Rafty, he's gotten the cross sticks. 2 to go this time by. Harmon hitting the wall. He's falling back to third, fourth, now fifth. Is Ethan Flanagan looking to the inside. Oh, almost contact there between the two. In the meantime, Bobby Rafty, he's going to collect that white flag. 1.2 back. Smooth selling for that 77 machine. Greg Rogers, he's made his way into the podium. Looking to get around Medlin here. Final time out of turn 4. Bobby Rafferty will win the race here at Dover. First win of the season for Bobby Rafferty. Medlin comes in second. Greg Rogers will round out your podium finishers. What a win that was for Ricky Bobby. See if I can't find it, because this was the winning move of the race. It's a ways up here. I gotta find it. Right here. Here it is. Found it. This was the move. No, this was not the move. Oh, yes it was. Gotta rewind it a little bit more. Right here. This is the move that set Bobby Rafferty up for the win. Ethan Harmon getting into it off of turn 4. Rafferty going low, setting in deep. Caution comes out. That's what set Bobby up for the win. I want to watch the burnouts. Wee! Wee! Alrighty, we're just waiting for some podium finishers to join the podium. What a race that was. Alright, and we're going to start with our race winner, Mr. Bobby Rafferty, with the move of the season. 3 wide coming down the front stretch. I think you got lucky with that caution came out, because, man, you overshot the hell out of turn 1.
Yeah, how badly I overshot that. Undies have been soiled.
You
Undies
not
were
only
soiled.
did you...
Undies were soiled when
Oh.
Ed spun the tires and came up the track. Undies have been soiled multiple times tonight.
You overshot it, and I don't know if you've seen the replay. You barely cleared Harmon. I know caution came out, your spotter saying caution, but dude, you like barely cleared the 73.
I had to go down the track so hard, and by the time I realized where I was, I lifted, but I didn't jam on the brakes, because if I jammed on the brakes, it would have locked the fronts and it would have taken them out. And at that point, the caution was out. But yeah, I looked up in the mirror and saw how close it was. So I owe Harmon a huge debt of gratitude for letting me live there, because the only reason we both weren't wrecked was because of him. So Tim, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, man, I think you finally get an oval win here in the Cup Series. I know you won some road
Pinch
courses.
me? Pinch
Like,
me?
you finally get an oval win, lock yourself into the playoffs, and you were in the sweat zone. You weren't in the danger zone, but you were definitely in the sweat zone. 21 points above the cut line coming into tonight. You get that win, lock yourself into the playoffs. Oh man, what a finish of that race it was.
That was awesome. I not feeling too well tonight. I was stuck on the throne, shall we say, during qualifying. Hence why I didn't get my second lap and had to start 20th. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll just treat this like we treated Atlanta before my headset died last season, and just methodically try to work my way up and learn the car. And it's exactly what I did, and somehow go from 20th to a win at a track that I've been crying and complaining that they need to flood. Yeah, I'm never going to hear the end of it from Tony and Matt now.
Oh, I agree. Flood this damn track. I hate it. It's horrible. Well, man, I'll let you get your shout outs in. Congrats on your first win of the season. And we go to a road course next week, so we might see you back up here going back to back.
Yeah, I'm hoping, but we got a lot of fast road racers in this league, man. So you couldn't Vegas couldn't put odds on this series right now with the level of talent and speed we have here. But man, I don't even know if I remember how to do this anymore. Thank Ancient World Game, my team, Ancient World Gaming, Exiled Esports, all of our partners, Elite Performance Industries, SimRap Market, Next Level Racing, Sword Design the Void, FGR Excel, Gamer Advantage, everybody that helps us put it together. Also, got to give a big shout out to my teammate Josh Vangor. He started back there with me, and he clawed his way up to a ninth place finish on a really really tough track. Um, Also, big thanks to Sean and Brandon Park for sticking it out and spotting for us, and it's definitely a team effort. And yeah, dude, I couldn't be happier. I don't have to. I don't have to. Like you said, I don't have to sweat anymore. And oh, I do have one last shout out. Hey, Stephen McComas, you pulled my punk card and said I was going to leave because I couldn't do it. Well, I guess you were right. I guess I could do it.
All right, man. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Isaac. I appreciate it, brother.
All right, next let's pull down the dozer. Jeff Medlin should have talked to you a couple weeks ago, but someone forgot how to do a restart properly and jumped it. But you got P2 this week. You didn't have her dozer way to it. Got loose off of turn 4. I don't think you would have caught Bobby. I think Bobby's just really strong on the short runs.
Yeah, that was my problem. Is I wasn't strong on the short runs tonight.
But you get P2, survive all the mayhem, even after getting absolutely ass packed by Chase Harden, still come across P2.
Yeah, I saw God. I was looking straight up in the sky for a second. I was like, what the hell? And I couldn't believe the car still was functional.
Yeah, probably one of the moments you sent it in turn 1, or not even turn 1, turn 3, full speed on that next restart, like, please don't spin, please don't spin.
Yeah.
I don't know what my toes like, please don't spin.
Yeah, I was like, please, Bobby, help me out here, brother.
Well, man, I'll let you just shout out and congrats on the P2. Go road course racing next week, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, I'll probably suck at that one, so.
Well, you gotta win, so you don't worry about points.
Yeah, I'm just out here just having fun, but yeah. Let's shout out all the boys. They know who they are. There's a long ass list that they watch me, so. But yeah, appreciate Isaac. Appreciate everything you're doing. Yeah, if I honestly, I think I would have had something if I did. I had 2 excessive speedings both stages.
Oh,
I had to go to the back every time.
This pit road is so weird. You go so damn fast, and you get to pit road, and it's like a snail's pace. I hate this pit road.
Both times I got up to 45, and I was like, oh shit.
Because that's what you think it should be.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But, I mean, I know what I do at pit road so narrow here. They need to have it 35, because in real life, if you go 45 here, you're probably asking to get killed.
Yeah, true. I mean, people already die here already in this game, so.
Yeah, Kevin Jordan, we gotta get a medical checkup on him after getting absolutely door.
Yeah.
T-bone driver's side door. We gotta get a medical check on Kevin Jordan, make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
man.
Congrats on the
You have a
P3.
good one. Thank you.
All right, next pull down on Greg Rogers. Greg, we talked to you earlier in the
Hey.
race. You didn't get the old broadcaster's curse. I was worried about pulling someone up mid race and giving that broadcaster's curse, but you survived the mayhem. You got P3. I think you might have had something had that been a longer run at the end, but it was just I think an 8-lap shootout, and Bobby's just really quick.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I think the race winning move was really Bobby. I think he dipped it down onto the apron even. It was close. That was crazy.
He did your best pass in the grass imitation you can do at Dover.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know what happened with Ethan and Tim or whatever, but either way, that was an incredible move for the win. And then as far as like the length of the final run, yeah, the long run speed was my competitive advantage from the get go. I think I started 13th or something like that, and I moved my way up to 5th for stage 1, 2nd for stage 2. Like, it was really fun going green. Definitely suits my style more. So when the caution came out a few times, I was like, oh, I'll be lucky to keep in the top 5 because I know there are a lot of guys with short run speed, especially at Dover. So either way, I thought it was a really fun race. A couple of my teammates got wrecked at the end there, unfortunately, and it was a bummer to see Davey and Ed get taken out, or like at the very least like damaged, because they were really fast too. But yeah, I'm really happy. This is the second week in a row with P3, so looking forward to Daytona Road next week.
Yeah, I'm about to say we'll probably see you back up here in podium next week as we go back road course racing. As I think you finished 2nd Road America, and had Tony paid the bills, you might have got that win.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I was like, well, Tony, I wasn't racing Tony, and then I remembered what happened. Yeah, no, Angel 100% had that in the bag after I blew the one turn. But the thing is with Daytona Road is that there's so much. Well, it's very narrow, and there's so much room for high speed errors, like in the bus stop.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody knows this, right, from their Daytona 24
Oh,
hours
yeah.
experience. So it's gonna be a fun one, but it's going to be a battle of attrition too.
Daytona
Hopefully-
Road can be fun, but it's also very tricky because, what is it? Turn 3, that first right-hander, it's easy to lose it on. That second right-hander, and then of course a bus stop. And if I'm not mistaken, the NASCAR road has another chicane on
That's right.
on the front stretch. Or the
Yeah,
NASCAR road
it
has
has,
another chicane.
another term, but I can't say it on stream. But it reminds with hit, and it's portmanteau with chicane. So we can stitch it together for the viewers.
Yeah, so it's gonna throw me off broadcasting that because I haven't raced that layout in forever.
Yeah, and I think everybody is at a different road course next week too, like all the different series. So
No, 2 are going to Mid Ohio.
gotcha.
We are
Well,
going to
I'm a
Mid
little
Ohio. I'm not. I wish I was going to Daytona. And Ark is going to Mid Ohio. You guys are going to Daytona, and trucks are going Sonoma. Man, I'm jealous. Trucks are going Sonoma? Man, I'm jealous. I love Sonoma.
Yeah. Well, it's especially nice with well, it's nice that they have a bunch of practice too this week. But week 13 might actually put an axe to that. So either way, I love road course racing. Looking forward to it. My entire team's looking forward to it. We've like built up a pretty solid endurance team of a bunch of like RRL members. So yeah, if you're out there listening and you want to get invested in endurance racing, feel free to reach out to me. I guess that's kind of my shout out. And then shout out to you guys again for putting on a good show.
All right,
Always
man.
appreciate it.
Well, if I don't see you next week for some reason, good luck next weekend in the 6 Hours of Glen.
Thanks, man. Take it easy.
All right, you too. All right, that will conclude tonight. Jeremy said in chat, stick around. I'm going to run some ads. Once ads complete, Jeremy is going to raid somebody. I don't know who. But like always, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back. I will be back live next Tuesday at Sonoma for the truck series. Joe's going to have Dover tomorrow. And tune in for some road course racing next week as Cup and Xfinity will have stage breaks, and trucks and ARCA will just be green to checkered. So we'll try to keep it interesting. Tune in for that. We'll see you guys then.